Supreme Court. Mr. Willie James. When he first took office as Chief Justice many years ago, he brought with him 3 people from Etowah County. 2 were black, and one of them is here tonight.
One of them was black. 2 of them were black. I mean, I made a mistake, and they're 2. I hired 2 Negroes.
We have many friends that are black, and we also fellowship with them in church and in our home. Fake news would tell you that we don't care for Jews.
Jews? What?
I tell you all this because I've seen it all, so I just want to set the
Tell
record
us.
straight while they're here.
Tell us. Who, the Jews? Are the Jews there? Are you talking about the Jews that are in the media? Is that who you're talking about? You pig?
One of our attorneys is a Jew.
One of my attorneys is a Jew, and I got 2 Negroes that I share church with. That's right. It's all fake
We have
news.
very close friends that are Jewish
We
and
have-
rabbis, and we also fellowship with them.
We deal with Jews and rabbis and all sorts of things. That's right. We have blacks, Jews, maybe a couple of illegal immigrants working for us. That's right. Speak, woman. Speak on my behalf. This is Judge Roy Moore's wife.
Fake
Amen.
news. They are the ones that are embarrassing.
Wake up, black people. Join the KKK.
And they should be ashamed for getting involved in this election for our opponent.
Amen. Amen, woman. Speak for the KKK. Speak, woman. Speak. Come on, honey.
We have been invaded.
You're a little
Our
old to grope
town,
anymore.
Our community, our church.
I like them younger.
Our
I like them in their
family,
15.
Our records, our friends, to include every person that we have ever known.
Speak, woman. Speak for the
So I'm gonna
KKK.
ask you, have they done this to our opponent?
No, because we haven't talked. Because my opponent, he never like sodomized a woman or sexually was a predator or a pedophile and was trying to pick up on 13, 14-year-olds or said, let's just stop with the 10th Amendment of the Constitution and give nobody rights and let's outlaw same-sex marriage and abortion and everything. Let's just take everybody's rights away. That's why they didn't do it to my opponent. Those Jews in the media, I can't stand them, though. I do have a Jew lawyer. That's right. That's right. Abe Herbscherwitz. Abe Herbschit. Whatever. All right, listen to this. Control Chaos. Judge Roy Moore's wife. Come on, you idiot. You are such a moron. Did I put the nail in your husband's coffin, you dumb idiot? All right. Wake up, laddie. We're still out there. That's right. The KKK is alive and well. Wake up, laddie. We listen to the Control Chaos radio show.
Control Chaos only works if all the little cogs mesh. 10:50 a.m. KCAA.
This is Gary Garver, and I've written a book called Radio Blows. It's all about my career in the radio business, my time with the Howard Stern Show, and celebrity interviews, my top 10 cool celebrities and my top 10 uncool celebrities. Here's a sample of a couple cool ones and a couple uncool ones.
Make a citizen's arrest on me?
Yeah, I'm gonna take this stuff here.
Yeah?
All right, I'm holding you. Call,
Yeah.
get the marshal.
Get the
see.
marshal?
We'll see who's wrong. We'll see
You
who's
gonna get the
wrong.
marshal right now?
We'll see who's wrong.
Are you one of the scary morning people who are going to ask horrible things? You got that look. Are you?
They don't have that look?
You do. You got the look like, watch me do something I would have in second grade.
If you're forced into gay sex, who would you choose?
I don't get forced into anything.
Thanks a lot, Jack. If you were on a desert island and you had a choice of making love to Pamela Lee or Janet Reno, who would you choose?
That's a question I don't want to answer because my wife might be listening to the show.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Okay, Radio Blows, available now on Amazon, Amazon.com, and Kindle. Radio Blows. If you want to get in the radio business or find out the inner workings of radio, it's a must-read book.
Are you having trouble getting a good night's sleep? Is it affecting your work and personal life? Do you snore so loud that you rattle the walls? Well, South Pacific Sleep Lab can help you out. South Pacific Sleep Lab will provide you with a personal sleep study to help you find out how to get a great night of rest. Snoring, weight gain, health issues, and stress are some of the contributing factors for lack of sleep. South Pacific Sleep Lab will do a complete study, including evaluating you with an overnight study of your sleep patterns. With locations in Glendora, Anaheim, Encino, and Los Angeles, South Pacific Sleep Lab can provide you with the help you need 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by calling 310-999-1111 310-999-1887 to schedule an appointment today. That's 310-999-1887. Start resting easy and sleeping sound today.
This is Gary Garver. If you're a coffee drinker like I am and enjoy special brews that have a unique taste, I have the perfect premium selection for you, Volcanic Red Coffee. Volcanic Red Coffee receives its great green coffee beans from all over the world, including Panama, Guatemala, and Ethiopia. I dig the Panama bouquet in the morning right before I do the Controlled Chaos radio show. Volcanic Red drum roasts their beans by hand for the optimal roast experience. They then put their whole or grinded coffee beans in pods and packages and ship them out to you the same day you place your order. Volcanic Red Coffee takes great pride in making sure your coffee is as fresh as if you picked the coffee beans yourself. Right now, Volcanic Red Coffee is offering a 50% discount on all coffee products. Go to www.volcanicredcoffee.com. That's www.volcanicredcoffee.com and type in the promo code Gary50 to receive a 50% discount. That's promo code Gary50. That's a 50% discount off of 2 or more bags or pods. Mix and match is okay too. I'm telling you, this is the best discount ever offered. Volcanic Red Coffee for all your premium coffee needs.
I'm Jim O'Hare. I'm here to help raise awareness for CADASIL, a genetic disorder that affects 1 in 25,000 people. CADASIL can cause strokes in young adults, leading to memory loss and dementia. Patients may experience migraines with aura and mood disorders as early as 20 years old. Presently, CADASIL is being underdiagnosed and often misdiagnosed as MS or some other neurological disorder. So please visit curecadasil.org and learn more about this devastating disease and learn what you can do to help find a cure.
This is Gary Garver from KLSX in Los Angeles, our Los Angeles correspondent with former President Jimmy Carter.
President Carter, it's an honor to meet you. Can I ask you a couple questions for CBS Radio?
Okay.
If you had to do it all over again, would you have bombed the hell out of the Ayatollah?
No, I wouldn't have bombed the Ayatollah because I could have destroyed Tehran. I could have watched
Tehran. First of all, this is our nice question to get the things going, you know. This is good. He seems to like this question. Tehran?
Yeah, he's the only one who knows how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
Got every oil refinery they had in the country, but in the process, all of the American hostages would have been killed. And what I prayed for was that every hostage would come back safe and free, and everyone came back safe and free.
They sure did.
If you were on a desert island and you had a choice of making love to Pamela Lee or Janet Reno, who would you choose?
That's a question I don't want to answer because my wife might be listening to the show.
Thank you, Mr. President.
From the four corners of the world, dumbing down his IQ so you can understand him. It's Gary Garver.
Come on, President Carter. That's a no-brainer. Pamela Lee or Janet Reno? Come on. Be honest. Control Chaos, KCAA 1050 AM 106.5, 102.3 FM in the Inland Empire. I'm Gary Garver. Wake up, Whitey. All right, that's it with Judge Roy Moore. Let's put him to bed, huh? Let's get rid of him, man. Wake up, Whitey. That's right. Everybody's disgusting. Everybody, the whole human race is disgusting except for us white evangelicals. You know what I mean? We're the best. All right. All right. Hey, listen, man, you know, I hate to talk about this again, but this is the gift that keeps on giving for the holiday season. These sexual allegations, sexual assault allegations. I mean, it's a never-ending story here. I said it a month ago, at least, when Harvey Weinstein got nailed. I said this was just the tip of the iceberg, and now all hell's breaking loose. And it's sort of funny, like I said before, that Bill Cosby, when he was getting nailed for sexual harassment and alleged rape and stuff like that, nobody else came out. No other women came out against any of these other celebrities or politicians or whatever have be, sports figures. But now, since Harvey Weinstein, he sort of broke the ice. Isn't it weird? Maybe it's a racial type thing. It could be, actually. I really do firmly believe that because, I mean, they threw Bill Cosby underneath the bus, and now everybody is being thrown underneath the bus. And I'm going to go, there's like 5 or 6 new allegations from 5 or 6 different stars that got nailed over the last couple of days. So let's start off with Larry King. Larry King is denying the groping allegations that have been brought against him by Terry Richard. I guess Terry Richard was married to Eddie Fisher. That's right. I never groped her ass. I never grabbed her ass or put any fingers anywhere. She's lying. All right. On Monday, Richard, who was married to late singer and actor Eddie Fisher from 1975 to 1976, alleged to Daily Mail TV that King groped her on 2 separate occasions, once in 2005 and another time in 2006 during baseball award dinners at Universal Studios in Los Angeles. It's all a lie. I know she groped me. Yeah, she grabbed my ass. You know, she wanted to feel what an old man's ass feels like. All right. In a statement obtained by People on Monday, King said I flatly deny all these claims and intends to file. I'm going to file a lawsuit against her. And prove that they're utterly false. Change my Depends. Where's my wife to change my Depends? According to Richard, during the first alleged incident in 2005, Larry slid his hand down. All right, hold on, let me read this. I got to be careful how to read this because it's very graphic. Larry slid his hand down from the middle of my back to putting his hand inside of my dress, and it ended up about 3 or 4 of his fingers in the blank of my ass and resting in the blank of my ass while they were taking a photo together. So you put the word in there, blank, all right? You can just imagine what that is. So I guess Larry King allegedly slid his hand down her dress and into the blank of her ass. Okay, that was the first time they were taking a photo together. What's with all this stuff when they take photos, right? It's always a photograph session where these guys are grabbing ass. I mean, Al Franken was taking pictures, grabbing ass. George W. Bush, the elder statesman, 93, grabbing ass. They do it when they're picture taking. Why? I don't get it. I mean, there's evidence there. Anyways, Richard, now 63, claims the second time King allegedly sexually assaulted her. The pair was also taking a photograph together when the veteran journalist squeezed her butt so firmly that it left a bruise. I can't grab anybody's ass that hard anymore. I'm not a groper. I'm not a groper. Anyways, she's insisting that Larry King is a groper. He groped me twice. He gets a thrill doing this in front of the camera, knowing I couldn't do anything. Anyway, so Larry King is I'm not a groper. All right, so that's the first one. Okay, here's another. I mean, I'm just going to run through them, man. This is crazy. There's all these other ones. Tavis Smiley. You know who Tavis Smiley is? He's a talk show host. I guess PBS has just suspended his talk show over alleged sexual misconduct. So PBS suspended the Tavis Smiley show over alleged sexual misconduct. I can't read the story because now it's blank on my screen. So there you go. Tavis Smiley is totally denying this and saying that it's completely BS and that they're making it up. But anyways, PBS has suspended his show indefinitely. You won't see the Tavis Smiley show anymore or anytime soon. Supposedly sexual misconduct led to his downfall. Okay, let's get into another one. Morgan Spurlock. You know who this idiot is? I don't really know. I guess he's a filmmaker. He made the film. What was the film that he made? Super Size Me. Okay, Super Size Me. So filmmaker Morgan Spurlock took to Twitter on Wednesday to divulge that he'd been accused of rape and to declare, I'm part of the problem. It's weird how some people admit it, like Louis C.K., and others deny it, like Dr. Dre and Larry King. Okay. In a lengthy post, the Super Size Me director wrote, she believes she was raped. And this is what Spurlock said. As I sit around watching hero after hero, man after man, fall at the realization of their past indiscretions, I don't sit by and wonder who will be next. I wonder, when will they come for me? Spurlock wrote, recalling an incident when he was in college. So, I mean, this idiot, he knows he did something wrong. When are they going to come for me? When's the shoe going? He's been worrying for months about this, well, at least a couple months. So Morgan Spurlock accused of rape, okay, in college, and saying to himself, when are they going to come for me to take me away? Ha ha, hee hee, ho ho. Away I go to the funny farm where no one's home. All right. Another alleged incident with Warren Sapp. You know who Warren Sapp is? He's a Hall of Fame defensive lineman, played for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He was part of the NFL Network's he was an analyst for the NFL Network. I used to love watching him. Supposedly, Well, he got fired in the wake of his arrest for soliciting prostitution in 2015. I didn't even know about this. I guess Warren Sapp got arrested for prostitution in 2015. Now he's accused of urinating in front of a stylist, Jamie Cantor, according to an amended lawsuit obtained by USA Today Sports. He also allegedly gave Cantor sex toys as Christmas gifts 3 years in a row, showed her a picture of women he had relations with, and openly talked about his sex life in front of her. So Warren Sapp being sued, of course, he's denying the allegations. Is this crazy or not? I'm just going to keep on reading on. Russell Simmons, we talked about Russell Simmons before, right? Basically a woman about 25 years ago accused him of rape. Now, according to the New York Times, 4 women went on the record to disclose incidents that occurred between 1988 to 2014, showing a pattern of Simmons' alleged violent sexual behavior. They all have accused him. Three of the women, not 4 of them. 3 of the women claimed he raped them. He is totally denying this. He wrote a big diatribe about how he completely denies all this. But Russell Simmons, didn't he have to surrender? Didn't he give up his production company and all that just recently? Said that he was going to leave his production company. It's in his name, by the way, that he actually created. But now he's denying that he raped 3 women. Unbelievable. This is just going on and on and on. Harvey Weinstein came out, I guess Selma Hayek came out the other day or yesterday and said that there were some weird things going on while her and Weinstein were making the movie Frida. Never saw that movie. Don't care to see it. But then now Weinstein's firing back saying it's not true. It's not true. It's not true. Wouldn't you just shut up, man? I mean, listen, you've already been – do I have to play the tape again of you basically telling this woman to sit down while you take a shower, and not leave the room and don't blow your friendship with me because, I'm a powerful person and I can help you out? I mean, come on, man. These guys are so stupid. It's weird. There's 2 patterns of this that I see. These guys are taking pictures and grabbing ass. For what reason? It's on film, man. It's on film. Okay, there's pictures, actually documented photographs of these women taking pictures of these guys and accusing them of grabbing ass. And then the other thing is that they like to get these guys like to get naked in front of women out of the blue while they're in their private office for no reason and masturbate or get naked. It's disgusting, man. What's wrong with you guys? I'm glad you're all going down. It's beautiful. All right, it's Control Chaos. We'll be back more chaos right after this.
NBC Talk Radio, 1050 AM, KCAA.
This is Gary Garver. If you're a coffee drinker like I am and enjoy special brews that have a unique taste, I have the perfect premium selection for you, Volcanic Red Coffee. Volcanic Red Coffee receives its great green coffee beans from all over the world, including Panama, Guatemala, and Ethiopia. I dig the Panama bouquet in the morning right before I do the Controlled Chaos radio show. Volcanic Red drum roasts their beans by hand for the optimal roast experience. They then put their whole or grinded coffee beans in pods and packages and ship them out to you the same day you place your order. Volcanic Red Coffee takes great pride in making sure your coffee is as fresh as if you picked the coffee beans yourself. Right now, Volcanic Red Coffee is offering a 50% discount on all coffee products. Go to www.volcanicredcoffee.com. That's www.volcanicredcoffee.com and type in the promo code Gary50 to receive a 50% discount. That's promo code Gary50. That's a 50% discount off of 2 or more bags or pods. Mix and match is okay too. I'm telling you, this is the best discount ever offered. Volcanic Red Coffee for all your premium coffee needs.
Are you having trouble getting a good night's sleep? Is it affecting your work and personal life? Do you snore so loud that you rattle the walls? Well, South Pacific Sleep Lab can help you out. South Pacific Sleep Lab will provide you with a personal sleep study to help you find out how to get a great night of rest. Snoring, weight gain, health issues, and stress are some of the contributing factors for lack of sleep. South Pacific Sleep Lab will do a complete study, including evaluating you with an overnight study of your sleep patterns. With locations in Glendora, Anaheim, Encino, and Los Angeles, South Pacific Sleep Lab can provide you with the help you need 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by calling 310-999-1887 to schedule an appointment today. That's 310-999-1887. Start resting easy and sleeping sound today.
A superior nutritional supplement called Arbor Vitae has taken Australia by storm, and it's now available in the U.S. Arbor Vitae contains a unique combination of maritime pine bark, aloe vera, honey, and an enzyme from papaya seeds. This potent supplement was developed to impact inflammation in the human body. Arbor Vitae helps blood circulation and respiratory function. Its anti-inflammatory properties can also relieve minor muscle and joint pain. To order, log on to ARBORVITAEUS.com or phone 1-800-570-0433 and enter code KCAA at checkout to receive a 10% discount. Arbor Vitae is Mother Nature's helping hand. Order this unique supplement now. Call 1-800-570-0433 and mention that you heard it on KCAA to get a 10% discount.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. Okay, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
No, there is. We are going to do Sting, yeah.
Okay, but yeah, I can't read it. There's no words on it.
Okay. Ready? Sure.
There's no words there. To play us out. What does that mean? To play us out.
Sting is going to do. It's a video. Sting video. Okay,
what is
for credits?
I don't know what that means. To play us out. What does that mean? To end the show?
Yeah.
All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Okay. In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a. I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. It. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. Right. Thing sucks.
In 5, 4, 3.
I love this.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
Gary Garver, Jew of the...
That's half Jew.
What can we say that's not going to piss him off? Never mind.
That's the great Bill O'Reilly, conservative talk show host, screaming at his producer. I feel so bad for that producer because I've been there, man, with these cats. A long time ago, though. I don't have to do that anymore, but, you know. F it! I'll do it myself! All right, it's Controlled Chaos, KCAA, WDM 106.5, 102.3 FM in the Inland Empire. Also, iHeartRadio, iHeart.com. I'm Gary Garver. By the way, before I have my guest on, I have a interesting conservative talk show host on right now in a minute. I want to tell you that I'll be at the LA Mission. Yes, I'll be at the Los Angeles Mission doing my Christmas show on Friday, December 22nd. I've been doing it for like 5 years now, so I will be down. I just confirmed it yesterday that I will be doing the Control Chaos radio show live from Los Angeles Mission on Skid Row, Friday, December 22nd. If you want to donate or do anything good or volunteer, you can actually volunteer and go down there and be one of Gary's elves. Go to lamission.org, lamission.org, or you can also hit me up, Gary@GaryGarver.com, if you want to go down there and help some of the homeless out. It's a great thing, and if your kids are spoiled brats or something like that, give them a wake-up call and send them down to the Mission and let them volunteer for a minute. It will wake their ass up real quick. All right, listen, I got a cool guest on. You know me, I'm sort of like not for left or right. I'm just for what's right in America. So I really don't have a point of view of being a conservative or liberal. I'm just down the middle. When I don't see something right, I say it, whether it's with Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump or whoever. Anyways, I have a guest on. She's a conservative talk show host and a writer. She just wrote a book. Revolution America enters and is available in bookstores, I believe, tomorrow. It's Erin Cruz. Erin, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. Thank you for having me on, Gary. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.
And I totally resonate with what you just said right there. You know, not left, not right. Don't kind of affiliate. You know, I'm a conservatarian. I'm a libertarian at heart. I'm all about the freedom. I'm all about, making up our own minds and trying to look at things objectively. And so I'm feeling you there.
Okay, cool.
It's not
I
about
mean,
party.
okay, well, when you say conservative, you know what I mean? It gives its connotation that you're but what I'm saying, it gives you a connotation of right wing. You know what I mean? Like the Roy.
Well, those are the terms that I.
I'm just telling. No, I'm just being. Listen, I'm honest about this everything here. All right. When somebody says liberal, I think they're way over on the left. Okay. When you say conservatives,
right.
what you do is you label yourself by doing that, and that's what the connotation is for somebody like me. But that's cool. Listen, I dig it. Listen,
No, that's actually what my book is about. We go into the definitions.
Okay.
And what are the actual definitions of liberal? What are the definitions of conservative? What are the actual definitions? Then what is your definition? How do you view it? How do you label it? And then we talk about how I label it.
Okay.
And I ask you to step in my shoes and look at things and kind of pull back. So I think there is this generalization that goes on in the kind of preconception of what somebody says they are, or how they identify, be it gender or political affiliation or what have you. So that's what I go into in the book.
Okay, well, listen, I'm going to step.
It's not just for conservatives.
Okay, I'm going to step into your shoes. Are you wearing high heels right now? That's what I want to know.
No, I'm barefoot. I'm barefoot, baby.
But how can
I love to go barefoot.
I do too. How can I step in your shoes?
I love high heels too.
I dig it. Listen, I'm stepping in your shoes. Tell me what your definition of conservative is. What do you like? Tell me, are you the we just had this Roy Moore election and all this and that craziness, and he's an ultra conservative. I'm sure you're not that far to the right, but tell us how you are. What's your vibe about being a conservative?
Well, what I view conservative as is reserved. She's outspoken but polite, direct communicator, principled, she's probably more on the traditional balance of, being an American, and maybe not as liberal socially in nature, probably doesn't view abortion as something that you would go out and do if you got pregnant and didn't want to have a baby.
Okay, but let me ask you something. Let me ask a question on this. Hold on. Let me ask you a question on this. Okay, abortion. Let's go with abortion first. Okay, if somebody had an abortion, okay, do you think that God will forgive them and they'll still go to heaven? I mean, are you one of these religious zealots that that think that because somebody had an abortion? Which, by the way, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. When I was and I do regret it to this day, but 30 years ago, I was with a girl and I had an abortion with her, and I regret it to this day. I wish I would have had the kid because I've never had kids, but that's something that I have to live with. Do you guys think that you should be able to judge somebody because of what happened 30 years ago or 20 years ago, or they're not in the right situation?
Well, it's I am a Christian. I do believe in God.
Well, so do I.
So that it's an individual, that's a relationship with God's situation. I can't judge you for your actions.
So you're not judging me.
We're all going to be judged one day.
Amen.
We're going to be held responsible.
Amen, sister.
So, so I really think that, do I believe that abortion is wrong? Absolutely. Do I believe it's murder? Yes.
Ouch. You mean I murdered somebody?
I should have to pay for somebody else's.
Wow.
Should I have to pay for somebody else's abortion? No. Are there private organizations that can get their own funding to cover people who are in need who want to have an abortion? Sure. So,
So you think abortion is murder? I mean, you just basically called me a murderer. You know what I mean? You just said that I murdered. I mean, that's terrible to think.
It's a live being.
I know, but you know what? I wasn't in the position. I wasn't in the position at the time. I was like 26 years old. I didn't have a full-time job. Well, yeah, I mean, I regret it now, but I'm not a murderer. I don't believe I was a murderer. I was in a bad position. Hold on. I was in a bad position at the time. I didn't have a full-time job. I was just starting out on my radio career.
I'm not going to judge you on it.
I mean, the chick was on coke. So, well, you just did. You just judged me. You just judged me. You just said I was a murderer.
I'm not. It is murder. And
all right. Well, I don't believe it is.
I'm not going to say.
Okay.
You're going to hell. That's between you and God.
I know I'm not going to hell. Okay, with all the good deeds I made up for it all.
You and God.
Okay, you're right.
This is a personal situation where I think people are at each other with the issues, and they're missing
Well, look
the
at,
mark
hold on,
of
let me just say
humanity.
something. Hold on, let me just say something, Aaron. Okay, and by the way, her book's called Revolution America. You just made a judgment by saying that's murder, when that is a very heavy. Hold on. That's a very.
I personally believe it's murder.
I know, but that's a very heavy statement to say to somebody that's had an abortion, that regrets it, and feels bad about it. Probably one of the worst things that I ever did in my entire life. But I don't consider it murder. I consider it a bad judgment. I don't, I made a mistake, But to say that this is the problem. Hold on, this is the problem with our society, and it's cool.
But this is the way you view things, and I may view things differently.
But you're doing, you label people that way. But you're yeah, exactly. You're labeling me. Basically, you're labeling people that had.
You feel like I'm labeling.
Hold on.
What I thought.
Okay, but when you're saying that, when hold on. No, the bottom line is when somebody says, "Hey, I had an abortion," you're instantly in your brain, subconsciously or not, is thinking that person murdered somebody. Correct or not? Am I wrong about this?
That's your view about what I'm.
No, I'm just asking. Am I wrong about it? No, I'm just asking.
Hold
on. I'm just asking you a question. Subconsciously or consciously, when you see somebody and somebody says, "Hey, I had an abortion, because I couldn't take care of the kid, or I couldn't do this, I wasn't in a bad position." Do you subconsciously or consciously think of them as a murderer? Yes or no? It's a fair question.
No, I think it's unfortunate what happened in their life, and I probably want to understand more about what happened to be able to talk with them.
That's cool.
And listen to them. I think that's where we're missing the mark. It's all about quick sound bites and all of this.
Exactly.
In today's media. And we aren't taking the time to give humanity the respect it deserves and really connect with one another and understand what's going on. And that's kind of the fraction that's across the nation, and why we have that fracturing, across the nation.
I agree.
And divide. It's because people are alienated.
Exactly.
Be it by words or preconceptions or misconceptions or, what have you. And so that's what I really want to do is get people to think.
Well, you know what? I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100% on everything you said. We don't listen to each other. We don't understand each other. We don't get each other's point of view of why we feel this way. So I completely agree with you.
Am I going to sit there and go, gosh, you're a murderer. That's horrible. I'm not, I would never get together with you or be on your show again. Absolutely not. Well, I think it's important to talk to people and understand, maybe what they're going on. You were talking about outreach and this volunteerism and people coming to work with you with the homeless and all of that. That's what, this world and this life is all about, is connecting with people and understanding that we're all at different places.
Exactly.
We've all had a different journey. And, I think most of us want great things for ourselves, for our families, for those we love, our friends, and in the nation as well.
I agree with you 100%.
We just may have a different path on how to get there.
Exactly, and we need to speak to each other. No, I'm saying and this is what I do with the radio show, is that I don't really take a stance for the left or the right. I just talk about, if Hillary Clinton's wrong and, and what happened with her. I didn't vote for by the way, I didn't vote for either one, Trump or Clinton. I voted for my buddy Mike Marino, comedian Mike Marino, for president, and he didn't win. It was a bummer.
Well,
I wish he would. But all right, hold on. All right, so your book's Revolution America. And it's available tomorrow. Is that correct? Tomorrow?
Yes, it is. It's going to be available in Barnes & Noble. Make sure you call your local retailers and have them carry the book so people can get their hands on it. You could also get it from barnesandnoble.com. You can go to my website, erincruz.com. That's ERINCRUZ.com. And I have links on there. You can pick it up. You can have it direct shipped, gift wrapped, you name it. I think it's going to make impact and do great things for people.
Okay, so tell me what do you want? What's the impact of the book? What do you want the impact of the book to be?
Well, I wrote it from a conservative woman's perspective for conservative women, but really it's for everyone. And what I'm hoping that it does is we're in an information war, a mind war right now, and unfortunately with media and everything else, there's all this divide. I'm hoping that the book will allow people to look at their lives, look at the way they think, look at the way they interact, and provide them tools that are communicate.
Yeah.
So not only will they look at their life, look at the way they think and the way they're approaching their life and the way they act and interact with others, but you know, they'll really make a transformation. And I'm hoping they'll pass it on. Don't just keep the book. Work through it, learn something from it, take something from it, hate it, throw it, you know, whatever, yell at it, but take something from it and then give it to somebody else, you know.
I hear you. That's cool.
Or turn it, you know, I really want.
You want to help. You want to help people to communicate.
Start thinking.
Right. Start communicating with each other because you know I have friends that voted for Trump and actually you know they've been on my show and stuff like that and you know they tell me that you know they've lost friends because they voted for Trump and all this and that's sad that you know
both sides.
You know
both
yeah
sides have.
Yeah no I'm saying that's what I'm saying everybody's
and for every Trump supporter that lost a friend, a Clinton supporter lost a friend.
Yeah, I mean that's why I didn't vote for either one of them. I didn't want to lose any friends.
Wow. Well, true friends.
A true friend.
Real friends.
Well, a true friend a true friend wouldn't desert you because you voted for somebody and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean it's so crazy, and I feel bad for these people and stuff like that because listen, we're all on the planet together. We're all trying to survive and be happy and have a great family and friends and loved ones and be successful and stuff like that.
Right.
And also try to help you. What? It's enough negativity. Right. There's enough negativity out there and all this fake news and every day. I'm so sick of all of it, man. I'm sure you are too. I'm glad that you wrote this book.
I talk about it all day long. I'm on at Wagner Girly on Twitter, and that's pretty much all I do on there is just go back and forth on news and news and news. And it's all negative. And you know what we're not seeing are solutions. And so you see divide and you see people losing friends and conflict online and all the social media and all that. And it's negative.
I know.
Where are the solutions?
Well, you know what?
So that's what I want to do. I
got something positive to say to you. They just found an ancient shark.
Yes, you do?
They just found the Greenland shark in the North Atlantic. He's 500 years old. He's been around since 1500. So that's good news, right? Yes. Look it up. Greenland shark. 500 years old. He's 512 actually, born in 1505, they think. So, anyways, that's good. He's floating in the water. Yes,
that's good news.
That's good news. There we go.
Gosh, I love it. Look at that. Look at him go. He is righteous. He's righteous.
Well, the shark is. I don't know about
fake
me.
News?
No, it's not. It's real news.
That's not fake
I
news?
swear to God, it's real news. I'm telling you. Google it.
Cameron would be really devastated over there in Europe, right? I'd be like, it's fake news. She's calling a shark fake news.
No, it's real. I swear to God.
Well, that is good news.
It is good news. And then you know, and I'll be at the LA Mission helping the homeless out on December 22nd. I've been doing it for 5 years, so that's good news too. And anybody who wants to donate, go to lamission.org. Well, listen, Aaron, thank you for calling in, and I love your point of view, and I'm glad we had this discussion. And this is what we need to do. Well, listen, we can agree to disagree, but we should be able to talk to each other and leave on a high note. You know, well, when I say high, I mean we can smoke a joint together or something like that. All right, it is Erin Cruz. Her book's called Revolution America. Go to erincruz.com to check out her website, and you can pick up the book tomorrow. Where at, Erin, once again? I'm sorry.
Barnes & Noble, or you can get it on your online retailers. So.
All right, cool. All right, well, listen, congratulations on this book. I hope it's a success. And listen, anytime you want to call. Oh, by the way, where can people listen to your show, your talk show?
They can go to erincruz.com. I have all the links on there.
erincruz.com.
Or follow me on @WagnerGirly Twitter, and you'll see all the hot politics.
All right, cool. And if you ever want to do a show on KCAA, let me know, and we'd love to have you on. I mean, you know, we could.
Fabulous.
We'll have to talk about that. Listen, it's Erin Cruz. Check out her book, Revolution America. And these are the discussions we need to have in America, where you can agree to disagree and still leave on a good note. Erin, happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, great New Year, and success to your book, Revolution America. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
All right, take care. Have a great day.
Bye.
All right, thank you. All right, see, so listen, I mean, you know, this is the things that we have to talk about, you know, in our society. I don't think she meant I was a murderer, but that was pretty heavy, wasn't it?
60-minute
All right, it's Controlled Chaos.
Show. Personal responsibility is mandatory. Grown-ups shouldn't be able to get their feelings hurt with mere words. Elected officials should work for common people. Good morning, San Bernardino and the world. It's Controlled Chaos. 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 Controlled Chaos.
Are you having trouble getting a good night's sleep? Is it affecting your work and personal life? Do you snore so loud that you rattle the walls? Well, South Pacific Sleep Lab can help you out. South Pacific Sleep Lab will provide you with a personal sleep study to help you find out how to get a great night of rest. Snoring, weight gain, health issues, and stress are some of the contributing factors for lack of sleep. South Pacific Sleep Lab will do a complete study including evaluating you with an overnight study of your sleep patterns. With locations in Glendora, Anaheim, Encino, and Los Angeles, South Pacific Sleep Lab can provide you with the help you need 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by calling 310-999-1887 to schedule an appointment today. That's 310-999-1887. Start resting easy and sleeping sound today.
This is Gary Garver. If you're a coffee drinker like I am and enjoy special brews that have a unique taste, I have the perfect premium selection for you, Volcanic Red Coffee. Volcanic Red Coffee receives its great green coffee beans from all over the world, including Panama, Guatemala, and Ethiopia. I dig the Panama bouquet in the morning right before I do the Controlled Chaos radio show. Volcanic Red drum roasts their beans by hand for the optimal roast experience. They then put their whole or grinded coffee beans in pods and packages and ship them out to you the same day you place your order. Volcanic Red Coffee takes great pride in making sure your coffee is as fresh as if you picked the coffee beans yourself. Right now, Volcanic Red Coffee is offering a 50% discount on all coffee products. Go to www.volcanicredcoffee.com. That's www.volcanicredcoffee.com and type in the promo code Gary50 to receive a 50% discount. That's promo code Gary50. That's a 50% discount off of 2 or more bags or pods. Mix and match is okay too. I'm telling you, this is the best discount ever offered. Volcanic Red Coffee for all your premium coffee needs.
A superior nutritional supplement called Arbor Vitae has taken Australia by storm, and it's now available in the U.S. Arbor Vitae contains a unique combination of maritime pine bark, aloe vera, honey, and an enzyme from papaya seeds. This potent supplement was developed to impact inflammation in the human body. Arbor Vitae helps blood circulation and respiratory function. Its anti-inflammatory properties can also relieve minor muscle and joint pain. To order, log on to ARBORVITAEUS.com or phone 1-800-570-0433 and enter code KCAA at checkout to receive a 10% discount. Arbor Vitae is Mother Nature's helping hand. Order this unique supplement now. Call 1-800-570-0433 and mention that you heard it on KCAA to get a 10% discount.
I'm Jim O'Hare. I'm here to help raise awareness for Kcaa, a genetic disorder that affects 1 in 25,000 people. Kcaa can cause strokes in young adults, leading to memory loss and dementia. Patients may experience migraines with aura and mood disorders as early as 20 years old. Presently, Kcaa is being underdiagnosed and often misdiagnosed as MS or some other neurological disorder. So please visit curekcaa.org and learn more about this devastating disease and learn what you can do to help find a cure.
What was the toughest fight? What was the toughest fight you ever had?
The toughest fight that I've ever had, there's a combination. As my wife walked through here.
That's okay. That's all right. No biggie.
That's my wife, so excuse her. The toughest fight, Tommy Hearns, 1981. But then again, Roberto Duran, 1980, was an extremely tough fight. Benitez, 79, was amazing and very physical fight. You know.
What about Marvin Hagler?
Based on the circumstances, the fact that it was some 9 years later, whatever, that I fought him, I was 30, he was 32, 33, whatever. You know, it was tough, but Hearns, without question. Hearns and Duran were the far more physical fights.
I mean, I bet on you all the time, too. Thanks. You won me a lot of money.
Well, thank you. I didn't do too bad myself.
You did?
Okay.
The man that Howard Stern fired and said he would never work in radio again. That's right. It's the second coming of Gary Garver.
That was the great Sugar Ray Leonard, if you didn't know who that was. Very nice guy. He's always been very cordial whenever I run into him. Control Chaos, KCAA 1050 AM, 106.5, 102.3 FM in the Inland Empire. I'm Gary Garver. Get Aaron Cruz's book, Revolution America. And I'm sure she gives you insight of how to speak to the other party or the other races, I hope. I'm sure she sounds like a nice person. Hey, listen, before I go, I just got to touch on this. I guess it was 5 years ago today that the Sandy Hook massacre took place. That idiot killed 20 children and 6 adults, and it's crazy. It was 5 years ago today, and I remember where I was at. I was actually working at La Quinta Golf Course when I heard the news, and it's still a mind blower to this day that some idiot, and these idiots that go out and do this and kill, look what happened in Las Vegas, the Pulse nightclub a couple years ago, the churches. I mean, it's psychotic why somebody would just go in there and murder innocent people for absolutely no reason, and then they end up dead too. So it's really sick. If you're going to kill yourself, just kill yourself. Why do you have to kill other people? Why do you have to damage other people's lives? I mean, talking about going to hell and being a part of hell, I believe those people are going to hell. I mean, I don't know about the abortion people. I don't know. I think you can make amends in your soul for that. But anyways, I'm going to take off. You guys have a great day. God bless you. I'll be back tomorrow. I will be playing in honor of Star Wars tomorrow, the opening of The Last Jedi. And by the way, I'll watch it a couple weeks later. I'll go to the movie theater down the street, be stoned and drunk, walking down there, and I'll watch it when nobody's in the theater. But anyways, it's going to be huge this weekend. Biggest turnout probably in movie history. And I will be playing my Darth Nihilus interview tomorrow. Anyways, you guys take care. Have a great day. I'm going to go get myself a beer. That's right, because the future's uncertain and the end is always near. It is Controlled Chaos, KCAA 1050 AM, 106.5, 102.3 FM in the Inland Empire. I'm Gary Garver. Have a great day. Go out there and hug somebody. And donate to the LA Mission, lamission.org.
Keep your eyes on the road, you hand upon the wheel. Keep your eyes on the road, you hand upon the wheel. Yeah, we're going to the roadhouse, gonna have a good time.
Loma Linda, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM.